Hey guys, it's your makeup Halloween girl here, Katsketch. Today we're going to do a very creepy video of Michael Myers from the classic horror movie Halloween. They are making a new one of these movies that's out now. If you haven't heard of Michael Myers, where have you been? He's a classic horror movie character, and I can't wait to see the new movie. And a lot of you guys have been requesting for me to do this, so here you go. I had to do it for you all. So today we're going to turn into Michael Myers with some makeup. It's super easy. So let's get started. So to start out, I'm going to put a wig cap on just to get the hair out of my face, and I'm going to put a wig on later. But if you can't afford the Michael Myers mask, this is a great option. You don't even need a wig. You just paint your face. And to start off with painting your face, you're going to put down some glue stick on your eyebrows to flatten them out so that you can paint on top of them. You can do as many layers as you need. Wait for each layer to completely dry. I do about 4 layers before putting on the next layer of glue and powder. Once that is flat and dry, I'm gonna get a brown eyeliner pencil to start drawing in the outline of Michael Myers' masked face. We're gonna do these holes around our eyes, like if we were wearing the mask. And we're gonna do a slit where the mask starts at your neck that goes across at an angle. Now I'm gonna get some white cream paint. This is my favorite white base from Makeup Forever. I'm gonna start putting it on my eyebrows first, and the warmth of your fingertips is just fine to apply this because it'll give a smooth layer. Then we're gonna get a brush just to get the edges very clean around our eyes. We want a sharp edge around there, and you can blend it out into the rest of your face in a swiping motion as you see here. You want to get that paint around your nose as well, in those creases with the brush. Before going back to your fingertips around the rest of your face, you can get it on your lips. Just don't get in those eye holes that we did. And again, the warmth of your fingertips will blend this out beautifully in tapping motions all across your face and your forehead. You even want to make sure you get it on your ears and down towards your neck where that slant where the mask is going to be. This is going to be the white mask of Michael Myers that goes across your ears and down to your neck. I actually used white aqua paint switched over when I painted my ears and my neck, or you can use the white cream paint. I just feel like aqua paints are easier to get out of my ears when I'm going to be removing this makeup. Then I'm going to set this entire makeup with some translucent powder in a very large brush. Now it's time to go into my favorite spooky Halloween contour palette. This is the Lunatic Cosmetics Labs contours, and I'm going to be using the cool tone and warm tone browns with an angled brush to start coloring in the slash marks and details of Michael Myers' mask. He has a slash mark that's very well known and prominent across the top of his forehead, and we're painting his lips. His lips are a lot thinner and wider than mine are, so I'm making them very thin, coloring them in with this eyeshadow, and doing like a chin mark, some slashes down there as well. You really want to make sure you look at reference pictures while doing this to do the laugh lines and all these slash marks across Michael Myers' face. There's so much detail to this mask. I know a lot of people think it's just a guy wearing a mask, just a white plain old mask, but it really isn't. I'm also going to be contouring my nose to make it more angular and straight and skinnier, contouring near my brow bone and definitely on the sides of my face and definitely on the chin because this is a man's face. He has a more chiseled jawline, and we're gonna get that contour to do more marks across the face and forehead. Then contouring the top of the mask where it's gonna meet our hairline with his hair. Doing more marks across the face of slashes and cuts when he was roughhousing with his enemies. This makeup could be super overwhelming. I was just listening to some good music and just really focus on shadows and lines across your face. It kind of looks like a cross between cuts on the mask and wrinkles on an old man. You can even use some black eyeshadow in there as well, but I would definitely suggest some dark contour powders, especially around the sockets of the eyes and around the edges of the mask and the nose. There's so many lines and creases throughout this whole entire mask. Getting some matte black eyeshadow at the top of your forehead where the mask is again going to meet your hairline, and on the sides to make some contour and shadow. Then with the matte black eyeshadow and a flat brush, I'm gonna color in on my eyes, the inside of those eye sockets that we left blank with our own eye skin from the mask. Those lines and marks around the eyes, you want that dark too. And I'm even putting some black matte eyeshadow on the bottom of where the mask sits on my neck. When I started painting this mask at an angle across my neck of the opening of the mask, and there's a little circle there and some cut marks and rough edges. Speaking of cut marks, I am definitely going to make some more detailed rough cuts around my face, around the eyes especially, and my lips as well. We really want to make sure our lips are thin like a Caucasian male. Put in some more matte black eyeshadow on our neck below where the mask meets our shirt. You can even get some black cream paint or aqua paint for this too. Just doing more shadows around my forehead before getting some alcohol paint. This is going to make so much more detail in the cuts on the mask and in the eye. You get some light brown alcohol paints to do like these cut marks across the brows or where your brows would be and on the top of the mask, and some black aqua paint to do the bottom of that mask just to make it more pronounced. Now it's time for Michael Myers' outfit. He is known to wear like a workman's like jumpsuit thing, and I found this Dickies blue shirt. And I got this 70s wig that I just try to style and hairspray to look similar to Michael Myers. I know his hair has a lot more texture, but this was the closest I had to it of a shaggy hair look. Pinning certain parts of it back and styling it to make it look greasy and shaggy. And with that, we're completely done with our Michael Myers makeup transformation. I hope you guys enjoyed this makeup. I cannot wait to see the new Halloween movie. Leave a comment on what you would like to see next in these videos. Maybe I will shout you out if you leave a great idea. If you guys do this makeup or any makeup on my YouTube channel this Halloween season, please post on Instagram and #katsketch. I would love to see it. And now it's time for me to turn back into myself. All the products I use in this video will be listed down below in the description box as always. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it and that many of you are excited for the Halloween season as I am. Leave a comment down below on what other videos you would love to see in the future. And I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!